And we're back to another episode of Let's Play Graveyard Keeper. I'm your host, the RPG Guy, and boy, oh boy, we got lots of stuff to do. Specifically, we need to see the merchant today for two things. Silk, which I'm sure he's not going to have enough of to do what we want, with my luck. And... oh, yeah, that's right, the quest we were working on. Destroy the heart. And then we need to see the astrologer, which is there's two kind of dead days in between. So hopefully it's not a big deal. Okay, let's go see us a merchant here. We can take our shortcut. Freight's not selling. Might sell today. Ask about vases. My friend, do you have any expensive vases? Oh, unfortunately you are a bit too late. I just sold them. To who? That weirdo beekeeper. I'm sure you've seen him around. Okay, so that's fine. Oh, actually we will have enough. We need to buy 8 silk for 9 silver. And then we have everything we need for Kokol's request, which we want to accomplish today in the game. This evening in the game, rather. That way we can be done with that. Ask about vases. Aha, I know you've been talking to Adam. He sent you to kill me and my bees. Believe it or not, I just need the vases you bought. You want to give them to Adam? I do. Aha, that's why I bought them. I knew Adam wanted them. I figured out that Adam is Hornet Man, and I foiled my enemy's plans. He's crazy, but he needs those vases. Right, he is Hornet Man, and this is your chance to defeat him. What do you mean? Put poison honey into the vases. Adam will taste it and die. Excellent plan. I'll get my revenge at last, but alas, my hypertoxic bee poison was stolen by my other foe, Dig. Time to talk to Dig. Ah, boy. We never get a break, do we? I'm noticing that they've stretched a lot of this out longer. But there's 3. I think we have 3 artifacts, technically. I think the clay, the pot of old clay, is one of them. Which means if we get 3 more, that ends the side questing for this, and we can focus more on, I think, the main storyline. Welcome, guest. Taste this divine cake I made. It looks delicious. What is it made of? Hypertoxic bee poison. Deadly sweet. The perfect way to keep people as your guests forever. Wow, it's quite tempting, but take a bite. Well, this could be Digus. Take a bite or I'll bite you. This is my holiday. I'm the host. I need a new plan right now. It's your holiday, then let's play some games before we eat the cake. Some games sound nice. I'll be the Sphinx and you'll be the fool. Listen to my riddle. It grows in spring, it falls in fall. All of these are correct. Except maybe apples. Oh, awful. Try again. Temperature? Apples. Cakes? Yes, cakes with bee poison. Hooray, you want a whole cake. Cool. I'll share some of it with Beekeeper. Come back and to play some more. Okay, careful with that guy. I think he's crazy. Okay, so we need to take this back to the Beekeeper. Talk about frustration. They really need to have that step. Listen closely. Take all the poison from that cake, mix it with honey, and put it in the vases. Oh, my sweet revenge will be for Hornet Man. Ready, take the vases and hurry to Adam. I guess if Adam dies, we can just kick the door into his house. And I see a body is arriving. But again, the bodies aren't as important, so we're not going to worry too much about them. There's honey inside, don't ask why, but I advise you to throw it away, it doesn't look fresh. That honey reminds me of that wonderful woman, the pastry chef who rejected me, just like all the others. In any case, the vases are quite nice. Welcome to my home. Alright, so... Maybe we can ferment that. Fuck this guy. Leave him the fucking hammer. Really, I should go into Farmer's house and fucking loot his shit, too. For another time. And then we'll put this stuff down here so we can get our energy from it. We'll use it right away, so that way there's no qualms about getting her done. Let's build the the furniture, so that way we can get the thing from Quokle and be done and bite on. Okay, so give me the moonies. So we gotta actually remove the old ones. Bloop, 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 bloop. So we'll have extra planks, because clearly I could have recycled these frickin' planks. But oh well. Not gonna worry about it. We'll deal with that after we deal with Quokle. Felt like it. If you're wondering why I did that, it's like, fucking felt like it, you know? I don't know. I doubt. Oh, he is out there this early. The tavern is improved. Free service awaits you. Is that enough? Maybe. Okay, okay. Don't turn white. Take your pickaxe. Tell him everything about Lady Beatrice. It'd be hard to persuade him. I don't have any evidence. Even if I tell him any of it, my deal with Beatrice is off. Okay, so that led to nothing. So all that's left is to go see Lady Beatrice. You know what? Let's go see Lady Beatrice. Code word. Hey, I already gave you emulsions, damn bureaucrats. Red bread redemption. Retribution. Good to see you're one of us. I'll inform the lady. Wait here. I was sure you would betray me, but you're smarter than I expected or more cowardly. I'm satisfied either way. Both are first steps towards loyalty and obedience. Take your emulsions and do as you promised. Don't expect any more services from me. You're mistaken again. The path you just started on doesn't let people turn back. Just one step is enough, believe me. I know more than anyone. The only thing I want to hear, will the refugees be safe? Of course, until you tell anyone more than they should know. Tell Teodoro they're safe. Okay. So, and not quite what I was hoping for. And then again, we don't know if that really amounts to anything or not, so I'm not ultimately that worried about it. Press this, and then we'll go deal with the other story stuff. Because what else are we going to do? There was no other option. So I'm not going to make, you know, a big fucking stink about it when there's really not much we could do. Okay, we drop these pots off. We got the ancient pit. Let's turn in all the stuff to the to Gary. There's Snake making his way. Really, it's just powering through the next 2 days. We'll have to find something to burn enough energy so we can just sleep through the next couple days. Give him the ancient pickaxe. Do you have any idea what I had to do to get this pickaxe? No idea. It's so tired. I'm so very tired. So what was the point about the thing he wanted us, the pot he wanted us to dig up? 2 years later. Oh, that's a lot of bodies. So this bridge looks like it's near where our tavern is. And it's been destroyed, clearly. The subjects we fought for many years, long years, and since nobody's seen a piece of paper with some writing, no. So there you have it, the pagans and their ancient god are no more. Let their remnants lurk among the swamps. The war is over. I, King Jove, thank you all. You're free. There's one last thing. We must destroy the ancient bridge. Pontiff Lucius, but then how will we be able to go to the land of the dead? We don't need to. Our way now leads to the sky realm of the new god. Could you describe what process, technically? It's too complicated. I'll describe it in a special holy book. So let's destroy the bridge. Who among us is courageous enough? Repeat, who? Whose faith is strong enough? Bloody quitters. Look upon me, the new god. I sacrifice this final symbol of the old faith. 1 on 3. 1, 2, 3. Aren't there ruins near there? There are. That was a mistake, a big mistake. Why do you say that? Oh, sorry, let's watch some more. But anyway, those guys, Jove and Lucius, are cool. From nothing they rose up to become king and pontiff. Bet you he's one of them, man. Now I'm starting to think he's one of them. So, yeah, we got this. The clay pot of tar. You smell like honey. You have a nice rest. You have a nice rest? Very nearly. I almost ate Dig's poison cake. Oh, he's crazy. Don't pay any attention to him. I'm not reading that. No more, please. That hurts. Do it again. Good news, Roderick. Is your final torture session. King Jove ordered you to be burned as a heretic. Thank God, I'll warm up at least. This apartment, it's a little cold down here, Lucius. Cool. In any case, I have my offer for you. Rather than throwing you in the fire, I'll let you be bishop and give you anything you could want. Answer one question. Where's their swamp camp? Rather become barbecue than be your bishop, Lucius. So I see. We'll see if your sense of humor helps you tomorrow, Roderick. Get fucked, Roderick. I'm so sorry I didn't come earlier. They wouldn't let me. I heard you came to them and gave yourself up, but why? A good soldier follows orders, so don't let it trouble you. What's new, Creswold? Repression, trials, executions. It's the same thing every day. The people are scared. Some have left the town. And the walking dead have appeared around our cemeteries. A glorious new world that we helped to build. Roderick, what the hell? I don't want to see you burning on the bonfire. You'll just have to close your eyes, Creswold. I have a feeling he uses the pickaxe to get out, but they're not going to show that. Why, the red-eyed man helped me here after the great blast, because I told the keeper something that I was forbidden to tell. And what is forbidden to tell the keepers? I forgot, but it doesn't matter. So after that, he buried me, and you dug me up to the end. Gold nuggets, sulfur. We actually have all of this at the house. So we need sulfur and a gold nugget and the marble. Okay, that's fair. We have it. I know we have it. So Let's do that now so I don't forget, because it's a bunch of weird stuff. Okay. And it was one of each, right? No, 5 gold nugget and then 1 sulfur and 1 marble. Okay, I'm sure we have 5 gold nugget just lying around. Well, it's keeping us busy, that's for sure. See, this is why you don't smelt and make everything all at once. Because if we did, we wouldn't have what they're asking for now. I think the sulfur is actually in the lab here. There's 1 sulfur. I think we have more in the workshop area. Why is he not making beer? He's got grain and hops. He's short on water. Alright, we'll make sure when we come back down here to give him that water. So 5 gold and 1. Okay, so there's the statue. And then the we had exactly 5. Oh my god. That's technically 400. Should give him enough to continue his work. Let's go see Gary and turn in all this stuff. You know what? I know there's a body and I know it's rotting, but this is far more important right now. We need to know what else we gotta schlep for Gary here. Give the nuggets. Nope, that doesn't work. You dig up anything else? Sulfur. Nope. Nope. Yep, it works. I have a feeling we probably could have just given him that, but whatever. I just want to make sure. Finally, concerning the invasion of the Walking Dead, I, King Jove, hereby forbid everyone from speaking or thinking that it could be because we destroyed the ancient bridge. I decree that you believe it's the new god's wrath because the pagans still live. Burn them all! Traitor, to be a good fellow and repent before you die. Well, yes, I do deserve death. I'm a traitor indeed. I couldn't be with my beloved because of the ancient god. And then I helped summon the Master from the portal. Heresy, the Master came down to us from the sky in answers to our prayers. We are tired. Burn him and let's go home. Wait, Roderick's right. The Master appeared from the portal. I saw it myself. Griswold, stop. How dare... Also, the Master rejected all religion. How could he become a god? Heresy, treason, guards, seize Griswold. Lucius, your face looks so funny when you yell. Alright, well, it looks like Griswold's not crazy. Roderick, stop twitching. I'll cut off your arm instead of your rope. Griswold, I'm blind. As usual, I rescue him from the fire and he's still not satisfied. Bingo. So are we gonna run or wait around for them to get their sight back? By the way, you heard about the story about King Joe the First? No, I haven't. Listen, he ruled a long time, incredibly long. So his impatient heir had to cut off his dad's head. But He was greatly afraid of his dad's resurrection, I guess. He ordered Dad's head to be buried separately from his body. Haha. An amazing story. What does the machine say? It says, priestess ring belongs to the farmer's wife, but she's dead, right? Try to talk to the farmer. Anything else? The priest's signet. Old Dig has it. How did the old Dig again? Okay. And then... yeah, we lost those items, so... huh. That's interesting. So we need to talk to Dig and the farmer. So let's start, shall we? Leave that alone for now. Dig is missing. Right. Where would he have gone? He's never left that spot. Huh. Alright, well. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Put the clay pot in the tavern. Maybe he was in the tavern and I didn't notice. I know we invited Coco, but I don't see him. There we go. Yeah, Dig is missing. Let's casually just walk through everything just to see if we bump into him while we're going to see the farmer. I have a feeling Gary is actually Jove. Or Old King Joe or whatever. Whatever the reference is. And another body. About his wife. I don't like seeing your smelly beard here every day. Just one question, I'll stop bothering you. Ask faster, I'm missing my work. Hey, your wife, do you know? None of your damn business. Lay off and stay away from me. You hear me? Stay away. Why did his ego pay him? Maybe his son is more talkative. To which we don't know where the son is. And yes, I'm stealing his shit because he was being an asshole. It's all mine now. Get fucked, bro. You just got yoinked. Alright, we need to go deal with those two bodies, because one's clearly getting burnt, and then the other one, we'll figure it out. But, again, like I said, that should have been something implemented when you build the chute, and you build the racks. Like, the body should immediately land on the racks. Because the fact you gotta put them there yourself, you may as well just deal with it then. There's no reason or inspiration not to. That's pretty tasty. Alright. Anyway, enough of my complaints. Well, not really. I could keep complaining. Alright, let's see. What's the problem here? So we got one at 76. Deal with the fresh one. We'll deal with the gross one in a minute. Okay, another plausibly good body, but at this point we don't care about body qualities. We really just care about zombifying them as far as I'm concerned. We'll de-meat him and we'll de-skin him. We'll put him here. I wonder... Body's rotten. Okay, yeah. Take blood. Fat. Night. And ski. Let's burn this mother. Boom. We'll take him up to produce some vino. We'll come check on them later. We'll drop all our seeds and other stuff off because I think we're probably really good on grain. We could have these guys start working on other stuff. Stuff, to be fair. We can throw that away. Destroy that. We'll drop kind of everything else off as we progress here, but I want to see how we're doing on grain. We got a metric ton of grain, so we don't need to work on grain for quite a while. These guys could be working on pretty much anything. The problem is what do we actually have for them to do is another story. And he could just do grain or carrots, I guess. We'll have him do carrots for now. Because, yeah, what are we really going to have that fucker do? It's just, it gets to a point where it's like, you can have him do stuff, but why would you? Okay, two things. We'll leave this here with the bowls. And we'll take the nails over in the planks. Planks and nails. Okay. I think we needed 44 pumpkins. It's a shame. We don't really have the seeds either to do anything about that, so. That. And as far as I'm concerned, brain can be destroyed. Okay. And we really need to just kind of fast forward things to the next day in game, to be fair. Because we're getting to a juncture here where we need to start kind of figuring things out a bit better. Do that so that way we know it's easy to find. And same with that. And this. Okay. Daylight is coming. What can we do? We need to do all of this. We need to find the farmer's kid, and we need to find Dig, which what the hell happened to them? They're not around us, so we'll have to figure that out. They could be at the refugee camp, but I wouldn't run it past that. That's not where they actually are. They could be anywhere, and They could literally be anywhere. Which really sucks. Okay. So let's go see the marquee here. And see if we can finish up that story arc or continue to the next step. Nothing we can build, and we can't bring any more refugees in, so... Where is he? Oh, numbnuts, where have you gone? Okay, we'll say it's a little annoying that he's not in relatively the same place every time, but it is what it is. I've done all I can, Marquis. Nothing is threatening your people anymore. Neither the Lord, Commander, soldiers, nor the Inquisitors will disturb you. I knew that trusting you was the best decision I ever made. Look at these people. They are alive thanks to you. You have my reward. Whoa. Silver, gold, and steel armor. But our gratitude is impossible to measure with material things. People, everyone, come here. Friends, my friends, we have fought like hell and we've won. All the threats we were facing, it's all behind us. Each of you is a hero, and together we are a true bastion of courage, friendship, and loyalty. This place will be our new home, a shelter for anyone who wants to join our brotherhood. And we must thank the Graveyard Keeper. He was the one who made this future possible. Hooray! Thank you. That's not all, I swear. One day we shall return to our native land, the town. With fire and sword we shall restore justice. We'll reclaim everything we once had, maybe even more. I swear this before you. Remember this day, and these are my words, whatever. Alright. Talk to Ulrich. But before we do that... Steel armor. We already got steel armor, but we could easily put on a better sword. I do what I must, but every day grows a burden. Okay. Ask about Ulrich's plans. Mr. Ulrich, what are you going to do now that the threat to the refugees has passed? The best thing I can do now is to get as far away from Teodoro and his people as possible. I'm not sure Teodoro will ever find the strength to forgive me, or that I'll forgive myself. Wherever you go. I'll try to find a desert witch. She said to be the wisest of women. Perhaps she knows another way to stop the ancient curse. Though I don't have much hope left. And I can only wish you good luck. Good luck to you as well, Keeper. You take care of yourself. You're a good man, and today you made this disgusting world a bit better. Thank you, but I'm not so sure. Maybe today he'll tell me a secret. Why does Teodoro hate Ulrich so much? Herc! Oh! You looked despite all the danger and risks you've courageously faced down enemy zone 1. Your backbone has gotten firmer and now restores more energy. Okay. I know what you want to ask. It was I who inflicted upon Teodoro the most awful pain of his life. As the Senior Inquisitor, I was responsible for the case of his parents. I was the chairman on their court, and the man who decided their sentence and handed it down. And it was I who gave the signal to ignite the wood. Were they really obsessed with black magic? I tried to interrogate them, but they were like wild animals. I had to use black magic to penetrate their memory. Within their minds I found nothing but ruins covered with cold darkness. They'd forgotten each other, their son, themselves. Why didn't you destroy the cause of the tragedy, the Necronomicon? I wanted to, but the counselors sold it to the university. The war against the heretics required more and more money. You think this sentence was a mistake? No, death was the best release for them. But I could have done much more for their poor orphan, and now it's too late. Too late. We got in Lady Beatrice's way, but we didn't stop her. Who knows what the other diabolical plans she has? Who knows whether the Desert Witch will tell Master Ulrich anything useful, or whether he'll find her at all. The Marquis and the refugees are safe, but that speech was worrying. Obsession with revenge is an awful thing. Nevertheless, I did my best, and I don't have any regrets. So I'm wondering if there's another way to actually fill that story arc. But maybe not. I don't know. We maybe I have a feeling or an impression we could have gotten another, maybe another ending. See, we can buy gold nuggets and all kinds of stuff now. I just want to see if we can. Everything except one. Which I bet you is one that Miss Chain has. But okay, let's go ahead and head back. Gotta find a way to burn the energy to kind of move to the next day here. Should check and see if there's a body too, because like I said, we were gonna contribute some zombies to stonework relatively soon. So it'd be good to get that underway. Even though we don't need stone right now, but we could process literally all the marble we're holding on to. And that should clear out the stone quarry area for what's there. Again, I'm not committed to any of that yet. I'm just blowing hot air up my ass. Because really, we would want 2 stoneworking zombies, but I have a feeling the stoneworking would be faster for 1 zombie to do than 1 zombie doing mining. Look at that. We recover stamina now? Huh. That's actually not a good thing. That perk is neat, but that's not really a good thing because now we can't sleep. I mean, I guess we can, but like, how do we go about... Huh? Donkey never leaves corpses here. How strange. A note. What's the note say before we start? Tiny request, my dear. These soldiers fuse their injections. Whether they know the truth or not, keeping them alive was an unnecessary risk. Get rid of the bodies as soon as possible. 1,000 kisses to stay in touch. Our work together has just begun. Oh no. But we get industrious. Any work develops you, even the work of evil. You accepted your dark side and enable you to craft more efficiently. Or effectively, whichever one. Okay, well they're all rotten, so I just say we gut them for their good stuff, and we burn them. We'll leave the heavy organs in there, the non-stackables. I'm not putting these terrible bodies in my graveyard. Nope, nope, nope. That's right. We don't really need the skulls either. And so we learned how to unlock the industrious perk. So it's not just something you learn automatically. You have to complete these story arcs, it would seem. Okay, let's do this the rather easier way, I guess. Let's throw these bodies out here. That way we can just lug them all. And I think there's still one more body in there. Yes, there is. A much fresher body. And maybe we can zombify or do something with. Another one of these big bodies here. Yeah, man. And I don't care how efficient of a worker he really is. It's a matter of getting our uses out of him. Okay, we don't need that. Actually out of billet to do enough, so we'll wait on that. But I don't feel like walking all the way up to the stone area, because we got stuff we got to do the next day here coming up, so we'll just drop Numbnuts off here for now until we find something for him to do. And we are clearly carrying too much shit, so that's another issue. Carrying a lot of shit. I can drop the fork off. Get the fork, the sword. Oh, and the armor as well. That all needs to go into storage somewhere. But you know what? I think we can distill that. Or we're short one bottle, and then we'll just freaking consume it. That's what I really must do. Let's see. Meat can go in here. Salt, just to get it out of our inventory. The bees. Not the bees! Definitely storage. Okay. Let's drop stuff off in the basement and then head over to the lighthouse, because we clearly need to see the Lighthouse Keeper and see what we can do. You know what? I just want to eat a lot of this because this is taking up space. Slows metabolism. Okay. Eat that. We got 3 of these. This will use as a means to eat better. Anything we can destroy? You know what? We'll take 30 of this. We'll take a stack of these bat wings and destroy them. Because we haven't been using them for anything, so... And we can leave the note, the unknown note somewhere. Okay. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, okay. Let's go see the astrologer. Still have not found the farmer's son. or dig. We'll have to keep our eyes peeled, because who knows what happened to them. It's a little worrying. Then again, we haven't fully wandered around, but we might get to a point where we really have to dig down and do that. Let's ask Numbnuts really quick. No, he has nothing to tell us. Lame. Oh no, there's Dig, so what the hell? Were they just not there immediately? Bing, no, 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 no. As for the priest signet, did you already eat my bee poison cake? Was it tasty? Of course, I nearly died of pleasure. Dig, you have certain you have a certain trivial thing. The priest signet is clearly not very tasty. Mind if I take it? Actually, it's pretty sweet. Every morning I dip it in honey and lick it. Listen, the whole village is going crazy over your rat races, and I want to get in on it too. Lighthouse Keeper has the best racing rats. Bring me one. I'll find something else to lick. Okay, so we need to go see the Lighthouse Keeper. Luckily, we're headed that way. So let's talk to the Lighthouse Keeper first, because I don't want to have a cutscene and then make it a new day. Because that's very likely to happen. So I bet the farmer's son's back at the farm, which is useful. Again, whatever you suspect me of, I'm not guilty. In fact, today, I'm the victim. What happened? No fish? Some boy from the town was walking past the lighthouse playing his pipe. And as he left, all my trained rats went away with him. Damned, I really wanted to borrow a rat. Coco sells rats, but don't tell anybody I told you. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Nice. I think I found a way for you to earn your daughter's forgiveness. Nice. What can I do? I'm ready to do anything within my power and beyond. There's one young man. Well, right now he's not exactly a man. Long story short, he's in danger. He's been imprisoned in the mountain fort. Your daughter wants to save him. Why? Well, she said that she loves him, so if you help her release him, it would be a good first step. Interesting. The fort is closed and strictly guarded. I've been there once at an archaeological expedition. It didn't end well, but we accidentally blew up the northern pass. It wasn't our fault. The great blast interfered with our calculations. Our commander threatened to kill me. We barely made it out alive. Many years have passed. I think we could arrange a new expedition by order of the university. We might covertly release the young man. About the expedition. How are we going to arrange it? You don't even work there anymore. Meh. We're members of the inner circle. Lovers' quarrels are easy to mend. I just need to show them that I've made progress in my studies, and I'm at it again. Have you made any progress? Not really. It's also empty decided. Now I can't think of anything besides my daughter. You need to help me. You're a smart young man. Do you know how to write? Yes. Write a book. It shouldn't be too bad, but write whatever you want. Silver Star book. I think we have a gold star. With my Steam name on a cover, it should do well. Okay. Regardless, we can do that. That's not an issue. Kukol won't be out until this evening, but we'll check up there and see if he's there anyway. Or actually, you know what we'll do better than that is let's see if we can bump into the farmer's son and get that underway, because Kukol will be there usually at night anyway, so there's no hurry to get that done. Now, we're not going to be able to fulfill the astrologer's request today, probably, before he disappears. We have a gold star book, but not a silver star book. So, my stance on that's going to be rather simple, and that's going to be that we have to wait a whole week in game, pretty much. Ooh, another body's on its way. Ooh. We don't really care. But yeah, we'll have to figure out what we want to do about that. No. I need to finish my tour. Okay, ask about his mother. It seems my father's mood today is even worse than usual. I asked him about your mother, and he became strangely upset. He loved Mom so much. She was so beautiful and kind. She was weak. She was often sick and sometimes fainted. It was heart-wrenching when she died. Father has been grieving ever since. I see. His uncle, the miller, must know more. Okay, let's see the miller. More inventory space. I get so tired without any work to do. Hello. Want to compete with my rats? You're welcome to try. Could you tell me something about your brother's wife? Well, she was a healer. Amazing healer and an amazing beauty. My brother fell in love with her after she saved his life. Because of her incredible skills, people sometimes said she was a witch. You should ask Clotho in the swamp. She might know more. Okay. I don't think we'll make it to Clotho in time. But you bet, you know me, I'm gonna try. See if we can luck out here. And we'll ignore that body because, again, the bodies aren't relevant right now. We've got plenty of resources. There's no benefit to overproducing right now, so... I mean, we'll technically have the 2 zombies we need for the stoneworks, but again, there's not a big demand for stone, and anytime we've needed it, we've kind of just mined it ourselves relatively quickly. We might actually make it. Well, do you know the farmer's wife? Maybe you should pay me one little compliment first. I've been so lonely in the swamp. Oh, okay. Clover, your chin is so attractive. All 3 of them. Oh, my dear, you're so cute. All right, listen. I knew the farmer's wife better than anyone. Bella was my sister along with Chain. They both left me here and moved to the village. Both even got married. Bella overused her magic in curing people and in bearing a son and daughter. We are immortal, but using magic saps our health. Bella lost her health and died. What about you? And you use magic also. I take a cure. It damages my memory, but it saves me. That's a sad story. I've heard enough. It's time to return to the farmer. Okay, he's not going to be out there, so we won't worry about that right now. And again, we're going to keep doing sermons because it gives us money and faith. And if we somehow are forced to do something with the graveyard, we've got enough faith to get shit done, probably. Not enough to, I think, we got, what, 100? We got 90. So we're never going to have, like, a massive amount, because we're still making zombies and dicking around with other stuff. And since we're doing all of that, you know what, we'll put the body on the ice. Let's see if it actually helps. But yeah, since, you know, we've never really had... Oh, you know what? It's probably not that much faster because we have to go up and around. We've never had enough faith to sit and be like, oh, we don't need faith anymore. And if we're going to build high quality, you know, cemetery stuff, if we end up having to do that, it's going to cost a lot of faith to do that. So we're better off just having faith, you know, pretty much at our beck and call. And since we have 90 and we only plan on making 6 more zombies or so, I think we'll be good. Up we go. Okay. About a rat for dig. You there with the hump. Look here, look at my collection. Aspiring to see just hunchbacks walking about. I'm interested in rat races. Oh, I see. But all my rats have been sold. It's all thanks to my business partner, Piper. He gathered everyone else's rats in the area and sold them to a town zoo. At the rat train, all the rat trainers lined up to give their money for my rats. And my best rat was sold to him, the Gypsy Baron. Okay. Kukul, I have something extremely important to tell you about the Lord Commander. Lady Beatrice is planning to inject all the soldiers in the mountain fort with a death emulsion, and after that she's going to revive them all as ghouls. Why aren't you saying anything? I'm trying to figure out whether you're drunk or you're off your nut. Dude, she's a nasty bitch. I can't argue with that. But ghouls, man, I couldn't... Well, couldn't you think of anything more realistic? Ghouls don't exist. Yes, everyone says so, but I'm not lying. You're all in great danger. Listen, I don't have time for the stupid jokes. Getting ready for battle. And I need to care that... I need to care that the boss doesn't notice the half the weaponry has vanished, so buy something off or shove off. Wait, there's one piece of evidence. Beatrice owns a scroll of ghoul raising. If Ghoul sees the scroll, then he'll believe me. I need to talk to him one more time. The deal with Beatrice is off anyway. True, we just mentioned it. Well, you'll find the scroll of ghoul raising among Beatrice's stuff, and then you'll know I'm telling the truth. And let me get this straight. You're saying I should search through the Inquisitor's stuff, is that right? You idiot, they'll quarter me. The Lord Commander will protect you. Protect me. That old fool has one thought in his head all day, serenading his lovely Beatrice. He'd rather send half his soldiers into the bonfire than quarrel with her. Okay, but get ready to be beaten with sticks the second you open your mouth. We gotta try. Didn't I tell you not to distract me? I've almost finished the lyrics for my second verse. It will only take a moment, my lord. This will be the most amusing, you'll see. Lord Commander, I have terrible news about Lady Beatrice. Oh my gosh, what happened to the poor girl? I hope this doesn't mean that our moonlight walk today is cancelled. She's a villain, my lord. She wants to kill all your people and raise a ghoul army. I told you, it's stupid, but it's funny. Wait, and how did you learn of her sinister plans? She told me about them herself. She wanted my help, and I agreed. Then I decided to expose her. Kukol, did you hear that? Never do business with graveyard keepers, otherwise they'll expose you. I guess... Keeper, I do like your sense of humor. What a splendid joke. It's not a joke, it's the truth. Please believe me. Listen, my boy, to thank you for those few moments of laughter, I shall be merciful and let you go. If I ever hear anything like that about my precious Lady Beatrice, I shall imprison you and torment you until your death. Is that clear? I got you. Man, I was expecting something bloodier. One day, Quokol, you'll find out who was right, but then it'll be too late. It seems that the only thing I can do is warn Teodoro of the coming assault. Whatever. At this point, I just don't really care. Because what are you going to do? What can we do? What can I do? It doesn't make sense. Baro was right. Excuse me, could you lend me your rat? I need it for a race. But I didn't buy it as a race rat. Look at him. Have you ever seen such wide eyes for such a clever face? This rat is the chosen one. He'll be the keeper of all the gypsies' people's knowledge. One day I will die, and it's my duty to share with this rat all that I know. Okay, I hear you. So how much gold do you want? Now we're talking 1 gold and the rat is yours. I actually think we have it. Good doing business with you, friend. Okay. So we get... Aw, you little rat. Okay, we need to bring that to dig. It was usually out at night anyway. Right. Maybe he's going indoors now. I don't know. I thought he was out at night. Maybe he never was, and I'm just, you know. Alright. Nice. Places the gold we just paid. Okay, so 2 things to do on this wonderful new day is we need to do a sermon and see Teodoro and all kinds of other stuff. We have so much to do. And less time to do it in. Can we even rest now? Alright, because this is a great place for us to stop. So I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Studios for more live gaming action. When we come back, we'll turn in stuff to dig. the farmer Teodoro, and see what happens with regards to Lady Beatrice, because I just really don't know. That story arc seems very peculiar, and I'm not quite sure how that's going to play out or even how it's going to work, kind of a thing. It's very weird, so we'll just have to see how it plays out, I guess. There's not much else we can really, ultimately do. And we need to write a Silver Star book, so we can also get that done as well. And that's easy. We could do that actually today in game and finish that out. Because that's, I think, the astrologer stuff's the main storyline at this point. And we may as well work on the stuff for the tavern quest. And as far as talking to Teodoro, he's probably the least thing in our priority right now, because we're not sure how that's really going to play out. So I'd hate to have an end game moment or like the game end because weird stuff happens. So anyway, thanks for stopping by, guys, and we'll see you guys next time.